Alright, hello there guys, gals, and non-binary pals. How are we all doing today? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. I'm here back with some Final Fantasy V Four-Job Fiesta. You want to learn more about the Fiesta overall, it's fourjobfiesta.com is the website. That will tell you everything you need to know. So, in the interest of full disclosure here, I did do a little bit of grinding right here before I started the stream. I was doing... So the boss I'm always worried about in this game is the sealed crystals. At the end... Well, not the end, but at the kind of midway point of World 2. That's kind of always the boss that gives me the most trouble. And I was looking at ways to make sure that I beat that boss with the party that I have. And the recommended party setup, well, the recommended thing was, well, you're probably going to want to mix... Oh gosh, what is it called? Let me just make sure. Death Potion, I think it is. Death Potion causes instant death with the chemist here, which requires a bunch of dark matter. So I ground out a bunch of those, and by doing that I had to grind out a bunch of turtle shells to take down the prototypes that were in the kind of southern part of World 1. So I did that. I got from level 19 or 20 to 22. I didn't learn any new additional abilities or anything for my jobs, so nothing to really write home about there. But I'm gonna kind of refill all my stuff here. I need a ton of Maiden's Kiss. I need a little bit more of those. I used a bunch of scrolls, so I'm gonna get a bunch more of those. I'll just get 2 more of those. Get 10 of those. 10 more of each. Wait, can I just get... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, so at this point, I should be good for World 2. Because apparently at some point in World 2, I'll be able to farm a bunch more of that stuff kind of more naturally. Hey Jinx, how you doing today? So, and if I'm not ready for World 2, well, that's okay, because I'm going there anyway. We'll figure it out. Doing well, just working? Well, hopefully you have a great day at work. Ba-ba-da-ba. How about yourself? Doing alright. Also, fair warning for everyone that's watching. There's a huge wildfire by me. As of this morning, it's 1,000 acres. And the wind is blowing a lot of the smoke towards where I live. It's kind of coming off of the ocean. So if I'm a little bit stuffy or a little bit itchy-eyed, that'll be the reason. So bear with me a little bit, please. I believe because of where it is, they're probably just largely going to let it burn. Because it's not really going to be affecting anything. Okay, so we're starting World 2, and then immediately use a tent. I want to have a save here, just in case something goes really wrong. Usually it doesn't, but this Gilgamesh fight with just Galuf can be a little bit spicy sometimes. Hey, Mike, how are you doing today? Ka-chow, ka-chow. You do not need to win this fight. Okay, I did, so I'll get poison gassed. Blah. Blah. I love the spinning around before you fall over. It's so good. And then Galuf is gonna come save the day here. Oh, did you ever try anything to fix your DS screen? So I bought a, so I couldn't find my charger. Where is it? It's here. I thought it was a DS. It's actually a DS Lite. So I bought a charger and forgot the DS Lite uses a different charger than the DS. The part where it plugs in is squished down compared to the 3DS version. So I need to either find my DS Lite charging cable or my charger or buy a new one. I'll probably just buy a new one. Because my plan was just to plug it in and leave it running for, you know, probably the majority of a day. And then just let it do its thing and see if the screen is a little bit happier after that. I don't know if I'm planning on using the DS Lite at the moment, but it's kind of like the PSP and the Vita. You need to check it out every once in a while just to make sure like the battery's not bulging or anything. The screen looks okay. You know, nothing is... There's no like... there's none of that battery goop oozing out of it or something. Like... You gotta take care of your little buddies there. So far, so good. Looking forward to getting my car tomorrow. Hey, congrats. Nice. I should probably... I guess I should keep him as a red mage to make sure that he can heal himself during this fight. DSi and 3DS family share a charger, but the DS shares a charger with the Game Boy Advance. Ah, okay. I wonder if the DS Lite charger I was using was my actual GBA charger. The chances of that are fairly high. So, that's my plan, is to kind of, make, thank you, Jay Holiday, for a gift in TikTok. Thank you. That's my plan, is to kind of, make sure that I can turn it on and keep it on for a little while and see if that'll fix the screen. If not, then I'll have to see what the like screen repair options are. Because we'll have to see if, you know, is the juice worth the squeeze on fixing that guy. I clearly have enough. I have enough DSs around here. Because I have this regular 3DS. I have this DS Lite. I have the 3DS XL that I'm using. I'm fairly sure at some point I had a regular, like, fat DS, the original DS, so I have that somewhere around. So we'll see. I'm not entirely sure. Much to think about. Well, okay. That's just gonna happen. Try it again. This is one of the harder fights here. I remember that headache when we got 3DS, not realizing they had different chargers from the DS my ex-wife had. Yeah, and it's like such a strange... I'm sure there's some reason for it of like, oh, the bigger DS needed bigger screen or like more power, more wattage or whatever, but it's just kind of a pain. You know what? I should just break some rods here. How's morning treating you? Doing okay so far. Happy to get back into more Final Fantasy V 4-Drop Fiesta. Well, I guess I should have bought more rods in World 1, huh? That's okay. Having a blast with the run so far this year. Everything's going as smoothly as it usually does. We'll have a little bit of a spicy start to World 2 here, but that's pretty normal. There we go. Hasta la bye-bye. Okay. The whole crew is back together. Now headed off to the bridge with the best music. Okay, so I'll move him to Thief. Just a regular dagger, huh? Okay, that's not quite what I was expecting here. Wait, what did he have before? Oh, Elven Mantle, right. Well, okay, I'll have to say... Oh, that's right, I got the zoomies again. Alright, we'll have to see if I can... get something a little bit better for our old friend Galuf here. He's level 18. Okay. That's kind of the biggest... One of the biggest problems with just the real short beginning area of World 2 is that Galuf missed a whole bunch of stuff at the end of World 1. Oh, I forgot about this. I love the, like, scooting around on his face. So there's a little bit of catch-up to be played here with Galuf. And unfortunately, I don't have a Geomancer, so I can't just, like, kind of one-shot a lot of the stuff in this area here. Oof. That's just no damage. Okay. I don't think there's going to be anything until... Oh, what's in the next town? Kelb, maybe? But that's okay. Okay, I did get smacked around a little bit, so let's heal up. Take out the battle on the big bridge. Listen to the best song here in the game. A little worried about this Gilgamesh fight, but not gonna borrow trouble here. I'm just gonna start throwing a bunch of scrolls on this one. There we go. Oh, that's right, they have the horns in this one. Only 2 fights there? Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Alright, so what am I playing for Gilgamesh here? Protect on everybody, I guess? So a hero cocktail. Okay. Sure it can do for him. 1,500. Okay. Well, that seems to largely be the plan. I'm pushing his health a little bit fast here, but that's okay. The only thing I'm really worried about him normally is the jump. Because that just does so much damage. There we go. Halfway. Oh, Gilgamesh. Okay, I do want her back. This music, man. Oh, it's the best. How you doing today, Tori? I'm just gonna attack. Alright. That went a lot smoother than I thought. Man, ninja, huh? I feel like I haven't underestimated ninja, but I get them so infrequently that I kind of don't know what all the tips and tricks are. That was virtually no fights in this. That luck is wild. I've had big bridge encounters where I'm just like, the enemies are lined up like 3 deep across the bridge. That was incredibly lucky. Buy great music. I'm just remembering, I did do an episode of Dynamic Soundtrack. My video game music podcast, dynamicsoundtrack.com, where I played as many versions of that song as I could find. And there were some fairly wild versions and remixes of that track. It's a much beloved classic. Okay. Now I can save back in file 1. I do really like this version of this overworld track that they made. Okay, we can just go back to slashing everything. The town is south? That's actually right here. Oh, hold on. Get a lot of XP and a lot of, oh, okay. Or they'll just sacrifice themselves. Either one. I don't actually think this is Kelb. Which is this? Oh, Rigol. Right. I do need to do a little bit of grinding, though. Mostly for money. Alright, I'm not going to worry about buying those. Because I don't have the extra money. Okay, well, we definitely need that for Galuf. And I'll buy it for Ferris. Sleep Blade is really good. especially for the Atmos fight. One of those. We need another one of those. Okay. Okay, so he'll equip that. Okay. That's fine. I can start buying high potions, which is great. Why would you buy the time magic when you don't have a time mage? I just like buying stuff. That's really it. It's the, like, completionist in me of just like, well, I gotta buy all the stuff, right? Do I have a piano in here? Yes. Oh. Get in there. I think I have 2 more pianos. That was where I was missing on a clutch strat. I don't think so. I don't have a time mage. Red mage can't use time magic. Yeah, I don't think there is a strat I can think of. Time magic is fairly strong. Gotta play the pianos though, bard or no, just for lulz. Absolutely. Look at how listen how good I'm getting now. The only thing I've wished that this game would do is have light coming out of the door, like the glass in the door of the pub, in this scene at night. That's like the smallest complaint I can have about this game is I kind of wish that Bart's knew with the light to go to the pub. But other than that, no issues. Just kidding. Okay. I will probably not grind here, because I think I'm okay until Kelb. I'll just fight all this stuff normally. Especially now that Galuf can do a little bit of work. Well, I should go back and get a sleep blade. I think I can cast... Well, can I cast sleep? I might not need to. Let me look. Find passages. Magic. Black magic? Oh, I can cast sleep. Never mind. No need to. Absolutely not going in there. Bart's is starting to put out quite a bit of damage here. Speaking of quite a bit of damage, jeez. That was a lot of XP. God. We're gonna save, because I forgot how tough some of this stuff can get over here. I mean, they're just gonna do the... give each other HP anyway, so whatever. Or not. but get all these birostresses and a liar out of me. Well, that was a metric ton of XP, so can't get too mad about that one. Oh, I gotta go up. Oh, it's gonna be the forest stuff. Away. Yeah, alright. Some of my least favorite stuff in this game is this kind of section. This is usually where if I'm playing casually, is usually where I kind of tap out of the game. Because I think this whole stretch here, all the way up until you get past the seal crystals, it's not bad. It's just kind of annoying. Although that makes it considerably easier. Alright. I'll take it. Man, get a lot of preemptive strikes, my gosh. I don't believe that they're guaranteed here. Go. Ready to fight the easiest boss in Final Fantasy V. About to get some new job abilities too. Does this lead to... I don't remember if this leads up or if it leads to the same point. Or whatever this game calls a save point. Doesn't it call it like a consecrated circle or something like that? That's fine. I can just fight the boss. It's fine. This boss, if I can get lucky enough, will take at most 5 seconds. Be careful, Mr. Moogle. Done. I got him. The hardest fight. Galif mastered Scram. Hi, Moogle buddy. Tell him. So, if anyone hasn't played this, nothing disastrous happens immediately if you step on the sand there. You just have to fight an enemy that's pretty ridiculously strong. I'm gonna hop in, all the way over to the Moogle Forest and go to the nose. See if I can find the village. There it is. Hi, buddies. Oh, right. What? Hi, buddy. Come on in, you can raid the joint. Yep. Yeah, take it all. Ether, Phoenix down, 10,000 gil, 1 gil. The Dancing Dagger, which is what we're really here for. Should probably use that. 4135. Okay. We need this guy. A Moogle costume? Moogle ran in flower bushes like there were walls. I love it. Yeah, I love how goofy this game can get. I feel like even Final Fantasy VI kind of lost a lot of the kind of campy charm of some of the earlier stuff. Bonking on my mic. Sorry about that. It's dragon time. Moogles can communicate telepathically, don't you know? I like this soldier's like, why would I know that? At the nose? I know that's supposed to be a Moogle face. It still doesn't really look like one. Like, I get it, but you know. Reunited. Oh, the Moogles told me. No big deal. I wish I had more money for the castle here. Yeah, 6 was downright bleak when most of the comedy comes from the sociopath villain. That's quite the dark setting. True, true. I feel like that's what Realm and Strago are supposed to provide, but there was always that rumor. It wasn't rumor, but it's always the thing that people would always say, you know, after, if anyone doesn't know, there was a translation team, RPGE, that put out a fan translation patch for Final Fantasy V on Super Famicom way back when. And that really opened the floodgates for fan translations for console games to be a thing. It was a thing before then, but I feel like that was kind of the inflection point. And once this game got translated, there was a contingent of people that were like, well, we should we should go back and retranslate all of these games that got official translations, because, you know, Nintendo, I was going to say at the time, but there's still cases of it now, where Nintendo can pretty heavily censor stuff. You know, like Final Fantasy 1, a lot of the stuff was changed. A lot of the healing areas, instead of having crosses, had a bunch of different stuff. So like there's some stuff that that was changed, and people are always like, well, let's go back and let's restore the games to how they should be, quote unquote. And I think that's okay. There's an update to Marathon. I think I've always thought that's interesting, but you sort of you have to be careful of, like, well, here's how it should be, versus anything else. So part of the thing you always heard back then was, well, Realm specifically in Final Fantasy VI was, like, very vulgar, I guess the thing was. And I kind of never knew if that was true or not. It was one of my favorite parts. Welcome, come right in. Bap, bap, bap. So was Realm supposed to, I guess, long story short, was Realm actually like that, and that was supposed to be the comic relief of 6 was supposed to be this, like, foul-mouthed painting child, or oh, they can wear clothing that gets poison and protects against poison. Okay. I don't know if I've ever ran into anyone that can wear that. Or was that like wouldn't it be funny if this child swore? That sort of thing. I'll buy a sleep... Let me buy some armor first. I bought one of those. One of those. Okay. Minecraft has also been updated. I'll buy a sleep blade just to have one. Oops. Oh, I already went that way. I wonder if I should farm in the basement a little bit. Thieves can rarely steal twin lances from objects to art. Oh, maybe. Having played the fan translation of Tales of Fantasia versus the official translation, I think Sailor Mouth Realm is more wishful thinking and lulls. Yeah, there's Sung Wan Cho Pro ZD does a really great short of that very idea of, like, the official translation is just like, Sasuke, you're my best friend. I've never had a better friend in my life. I hope we never get separated. And then the fan translation is just completely laced with swear words in a way that feels like the edgiest sort of possible thing. And that's what a lot of fan translations remind me of, is like thinking that level of swearing is more entertaining than accurate. That was the time of cursing is funny in US JRPG fan culture IMO. Yeah, and I mean a lot of that was driven by Working Designs, whose translations were always the like most try-hard sort of thing. Okay, I do want to grind here just a little bit. I would like to see if I could actually steal... I mean, stealing a high potion is pretty great. I do want to see if I can steal a Twin Lance here, though, because Twin Lance is really strong. I mean, Working Designs was kind of infamous for... what if we put a bunch of Bill Clinton jokes in this JRPG? It's a fancy JRPG, so who cares? It's just like, well, that... Okay. I mean... I don't think that would kind of fly nowadays. I think a lot of it is still kind of groan-worthy. But, you know. The 90s were a wild time, let me tell you. Okay, just got completely rocked. I should probably actually attack then. Okay, time to get out of here. Okay. Okay, let me turn the encounters off here for a second. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, let's try again. If I just have two of them, I feel like I should just use Gold Needle. That's a great updated sound effect. Four ABP is pretty great too. I don't want to spend all my money on gold needles here. Do I only fight two of them up here? Do I fight more of them down here? I mean, maybe. Steel. We should probably just do that. Well, that's not gonna do much, but that's okay. Nothing to steal. I didn't even pay attention to what I might have stolen. It might just be a high potion. Yeah. Looking... Oh, she's not going to be able to do that much. Wow. Even if I don't get a... Twin Lance here, at the very least, I'm not only getting a bunch of high potions, I'm getting a ton of ABP. Okay, rude. It was a good time to save anyway. Ba, 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 ba. And I guess I'm getting a ton of money too, because I should probably save up a bunch of ethers, probably. I actually don't know if I can buy more scrolls here. I don't know if I actually went and looked. Okay. Maybe a couple more fights, see if we can do it. I don't want to sit here grinding forever. That really isn't the most exciting thing. For you or for me. I'm just gonna defend. Let's just get through these fights. Okay. I don't think I stole one. Nope. Okay. Let's get out of here. I will, let's go visit the shops again here real quick just to see if there's anything else for me to really pick up. I want to start with these item shop here and really kind of clean the place out. Okay, I should probably get 10 more of these. I don't know what I'm really gonna need out of temporarily increases level. I mean, that's pretty great. And we'll get 10 more of these for the moment. And I'll get 15 more of these. Okay, that seems pretty good for that. I should get 5 more of those. 3 more of those. It's probably the point where I can just max out these. Just so I don't have to worry about them for the rest of the game. Alright, I think that's it. Yeah, I don't know if I... What is this at? Attack plus 51. That's attack 41. Actually, what's my... 51 and 36. Alright, I'm not too worried about that. It'd be kind of funny if you can't buy scrolls in World 2 because the language they're written in just doesn't exist here. That would be pretty great of, like, Galuf saying, like, what are you talking about? Like, ninja scrolls? Like, what do you... Huh? That would be pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I think I've gotten everything out of here that I need. Hi, buddy. Oh, let's get a little more comfortable here. Dragon grass exists over here, too. Weird how that works. Wink. Bye. We'll be back. I should save one more time here before I have to leave the castle and I can't come back in for a little bit. Open the gates! I don't think this is the moat that has the sword in it. Here they come. The screen shake, it's so good. I guess I should put the dancing dagger. I wonder if I should put it on Ferris, actually. I don't know. Having it on Bart's for the strength might be pretty good. I'll leave it for the moment. If it really... excuse me. If it really starts messing with me, then I'll switch it around, but it should be fine. To sleep, you say? I had to start thinking about what legendary weapons I'm gonna get too. Okay, gaze locked. Halt, intruder! That's me. It's werewolf time. Kelger! What's up, buddy? I may be old, but I'm still strong. Oh, whoa! That's right, I'll fight an elderly werewolf. I do like this, like, yipe kind of animation. No need to punch an old man. The heck, Bart's? Now he's bedridden, you big jerk. Didn't know we find out that Bart's dad was from World 2 originally. This isn't FF5, this is FF5. Yeah, it's Final Fantasy 5. I never know what TikTok is showing for game info. It's a little confusing. So Bart's dad was one of the 4 light warriors sealing X-Death. We can't seal him unless you believe in the power of friendship. Just seal him in a giant hole. It's a foolproof plan. Dorgan wants to stay because he fell in love. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Sorry, I, like, punched your boss, werewolves. It's my bad. Okay, that's the ones that I buy before. Boy, this is gonna be an expensive town. Anything really wild here? 46. Okay. I'll buy that. No one can use bows. I do want some poison rods, though. I'll buy as many of these as I can. Poison rod is really interesting because it doesn't have very many uses. But when you can use it, it can be pretty strong. Frog, a frog. He wants a frog. Can't do that because we don't have a Beastmaster. This isn't... one of these kids has... Requiem. I couldn't remember if it was a bard song, which Requiem is incredible, or if it was a spell. Okay. We don't need our good friend Golem here, unfortunately. Oh, I forgot to do that. I think Joyous had a stroke. What happened? So Joyous is a Discord bot for marathon updates. Let me get into another fight here, and I can go see what happened. I might... Well, I don't really want to fight the zombie dragon. Let's see. Let's. Oh no! It did this thing again where it is putting patch notes for old updates. Hold on. Let me delete these real quick. I don't know what the problem is. The Destiny 2 bot doesn't have that problem. Okay, I'll leave the one for the new update then. That's wild. It's just like, hey guys, if you forgot about all these patches for the last like 3 months, how about I just put them all here? I was really hoping that would hit the zombie dragon. I feel like the zombie dragon has a ton of health, unfortunately. Which is usually why I don't want to fight it. She's eager, that's right. It really just wants to be a big helper. I really should switch the weapons into different slots, because I'm gonna be doing Tempting Tango and confusing them, and then immediately hitting them out of the confusion. Oh, a Dragon Fang. Okay. Well, that's kind of worth it then. If I auto-equip, it will probably switch it back, which I'll have to remember, but I'm not... It's not like the end of the world. I don't think I really need to min-max it that much. And these are the Poison Eagles that I thought was in, like, the second dungeon in the game. Can I use anything interesting on the zombie dragons? Oh, I can actually just hit them with the Phoenix down. Okay. I should have figured that, but apparently Dragon Fangs are really great later on, which I feel like I remembered that, but I usually don't have a chemist. Let me down. I wish I had a little bit more defensive capabilities with this this group. Alright, let's get our bone mail. There we go. I don't know if I'll need bone mail for anything, really. But you kind of never know. Sometimes it can be really useful on the seal crystal fight. Okay, can I... Nope. Wrong end. That one. He's missing. I wonder if it's just a chance to hit. Apparently a low chance. Probably going to be better just to attack. Careful, Barts. I could probably mix an item. What is the Barts is going to kill himself by attacking this. What's the mix for that? Phoenix Down and Potion. Let's try that. Phoenix Down and Potion. Okay, well. That... I was... fairly sure it was just gonna kill the enemy, but okay. 350 isn't really a ton. I don't want to spend all the MP on trying to hit raise on this guy. If it weren't for Dragon Fangs, I probably just wouldn't fight this enemy at all. Oh, you know what? I wonder if... Is throwing a shuriken good? Yes. I think the answer to that is going to be yes for probably quite a bit of this game. Okay, I need to use Ether on Lena. Whoops. Already did that. There we go. What if I do Flame Scroll? I mean, okay, that did some stuff. Let's try Thyra. Oh, yeah, that's it, alright. Let's try Resurrection again. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, well. Did a ton of damage, at least. How many dragon fangs do I have? 4? Okay. No crowned wind slash. Gosh, what was wind slash? It's a weapon, I think. Oh, it's a katana. Okay. I don't have any, samurai. Try one more time. I have enough of these items to give it a shot. No? Okay. Unless it's just really missing and I'm confusing the ability. That's okay. Come on, let's get a sword dance going. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, well that just killed him outright. I guess I should stick with, throwing shuriken. There we go. That's more like it. Okay, I'll just use the antidote. Yeah, I don't. Is there a, just saw a note from Discord server of Marathon Season 2 is live. Like, that's... Nope. That's been the thing for a little while here, but okay. Oops. Okay, there we go. Now let's save our game real quickly. I think this is just the boss fight. Yeah. Sorry, Golem. You're a great friend if I can, if I have a summoner, but that's not this group. We can do... Hold on. We'll do Flame Rod. Well... Okay, hold on. Can't break any rods now. We can just do Fire Rod on all of them, probably. Oh yeah, because they don't have a ton of health. Let's do Flame Scroll probably. Just because the information isn't new doesn't mean it isn't true. I support retro report rejoice. There you go. It's gotta market it a little differently. Don't really need to break any rods at the moment. As long as you could deal with the little dragon flowers, the boss really isn't that bad. It can be more annoying than anything else. Okay, so I'll just throw another flame scroll. I don't think this boss has a ton of health. So I'm probably kind of getting down to the end of it here. There we go. Galvmaster's Steel. We did it. Okay. So, this is one of two places in the game that I quote-unquote cheat. So what I'm going to do is I change one character. If I don't have a time mage, change one character to a time mage just to use teleport. Just to get out of the dungeon instead of spending my time hoofing it all the way back there. And there's one place in, I think, World 3, maybe, that I do that. And that's really just because getting out of that dungeon is way more annoying than it should be. Okay, that's all the old gear. Why not? Oops, no, I want... That's gonna be that, that's gonna be that. Oh, actually, that's that. Okay. Okay, then I think that's good. Okay, I can buy scrolls there if I really need it. Alright, I think I'm in a good spot for gear. Okay, back to the castle. I feel like anytime you're like halfway through the game and there's just one enemy, you're like, what's the catch here? Like, do you have some sort of horrible spell? Or are you gonna turn my entire party into frogs and then I can't fight you, Final Fantasy VIII? What's the catch? Just throw them off. You can do it, Bartz. I believe in you. Good job, bud. Okay. I was wrong. This is the place where the great sword is. That's a huge upgrade for Lena. One of my favorite things is that his arms are up as he is getting swirled in. Okay, we gotta go check on Krylie? What we discovered last time. Guido is calling. Just on a tiny little island that will definitely make it. Don't even worry. Alright, buddy. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Okay, apparently I can farm turtle shells again at this point. south of Moor. Okay. That's right, I can go to Surgate Castle, but I don't believe there's anything here for me. Okay, thankfully, since I do have a thief, I don't need to farm for reflect rings in the barrier tower, which is great because I can steal them from reflect mages later on. In Gilgamesh's castle, or Excess Castle, I think it was. Which is great because the the vast majority of my playtime in any one of these Fiesta runs is getting 4 reflect rings from the barrier tower. It's great XP though, so I'll be missing out on a little bit of that, but that's okay. Bye. Don't worry, we're definitely going to have this dragon for a real long time. Oh yeah, get out of here again. To the right over here? Yeah. And then, Guido's... Yeah, it's right here. Very close by. Mwahaha. God, that stuff is great. Okay, I think I can just go straight to the boat at this point. Oh my god, I never posted my promotional social media stuff. Alright. So good. Alright. The boat should be here. Yep. How's a party look? Okay, well... Not perfect, so we'll hit a cottage here. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Hello, Cesar. That's me, Dorgan's boy. Okay. Gonna rest. Definitely nothing will happen here. Oh man, I always forget which side it is. Nope, not that one. Oh, heck yeah. Squeak. Monsters. The like cool action guy back to back fighting. Let's see if I can avoid all the battles here. Yep. Zap. I do love in a lot of this game how people are spinning around to cast magic. Harshing my buzz. This says apparently if I hit him with a Phoenix Down and a Dark Matter, it just kills him outright. Okay. There we go. So that is supposed to be the ticket to the seal crystals later, is doing that kind of one-hit kill mix. So we'll have to see once we get there. Bye, bud. Good luck. It's this side. This side for real this time. We're off. It's a submarine. That's kind of brilliant, actually. Thanks, Galif. Okay, let's heal up here real quick. It's the barrier tower. Yeah, the strings in this song remind me the most of what Uematsu's style would be kind of going into Final Fantasy VII. I might just be able to attack them straight across the board here. Bong. I thought I was gonna get a reflect ring right away. There is one chest that I want to get that has a gold hairpin in it. Which one is that? Does it say here? Left side of floor 9. Okay. And most of the rest of these chests are going to be monster in a box. So I don't really want to mess around with them too much. I actually have a lot of offensive capability at this point, which is pretty nice. It's not going to help me for this next boss fight, but it is nice. I'll switch back to Bart's here. Yeah, I don't want to fight these neons at all. And like I've been saying, gotta boost the chicken knife too. Yep. Saw that coming. Be nice if I could get at least one reflect ring here. I actually don't think that I don't think the reflect rings are best here. Yikes. Dream heart, okay. Not that one. Nothing out of that one. They are a fairly rare drop. Not super duper rare, but rare enough to kind of be annoying. I don't know if I have to heal Ferris or not. Should be almost dead. Oh, okay. Same with Ferris. Oh, I'm kind of running out of Phoenix Downs. Let me farm here for just a minute. Nope, don't want to mess with them. Oh, there we go. I guess I could probably throw a scroll to try and take these guys out a little faster. Let me try doing that. Try a flame scroll. Okay, that's not so bad. Yeah, that might be more of the ticket here. I should do that one more time. Okay, that's a lot more damage on the Reflect Knight there. Whiff. Okay, still nothing from Reflect Rings here. I should probably go find a save point. I think there's a save point right up here. Nothing to worry about. We're all good. I do want to find this save point. It's up here. The other side is the monster in a box I want to fight. There we go. Okay. Let's go fight this. The golden hairpin is going to be invaluable for my red mage. So if I can get it, that's the hope. Yeah, still no ring. Okay. I don't think it's guaranteed what I'm gonna fight in here, though. I feel like it's one of the dragons is in here. There's usually, like, what, red, blue, and yellow dragons, I think it is. Okay, so we have a red dragon. This is a fight that I kind of can't underestimate. Yeah, I'll use that in the hopes that it might give me a little bit of a leg up. I do remember these dragons have just a ton of health. I am running out of shurikens, though. Okay, so I just stole whatever the common steel is. Okay. Gold hairpin. There we go. You're getting equipped with that right away. Oh, it's a headband. Because that cuts MP use in half, which is pretty great. Is it only in battle? Maybe. Okay, let's go back and save. Yeah, this is exactly what it... Any of these other ones maybe a little bit better. I mean, they're probably all going to do the same amount of damage at this point. High potion. If I get one reflect ring, that would be great. I just need one. Actually, what do my ABP look like? 450 for ninja. That's probably going to be learning dual, or what, the dual equip, dual hand, whatever. Red mage is definitely the dual cast. I kind of don't know what the other ones are. Okay, since I have enough cottages, let me spend just a little bit of time here farming. Okay, maybe lightning scroll's a little bit better. High potion. Leave him alone, guys. So just use another high potion there. I don't really need to fight him. I think the Reflect Knights are more common downstairs, if I remember. There was one year where I had to really learn more than I wanted to know about the Reflect Rings, because I don't remember which party it was that I had, but I had a Fiesta group that was just a real bummer of a party. I think it was one of those where, like, I kind of had to pull out all the tricks to just get through the Fiesta. So I think I just had a real rough group. I should look back through. I do have all my passwords. Actually, I should go add this group to my spreadsheet. You do that here when I start a new fight. Because I have all my... This is my 15th year running the Fiesta, and I have all of my previous years saved. I started that when it was a little bit hard to find your old runs on the website. The website's much, much better now. Final Fantasy V Forge Up Fiesta. Start a new row. 2026. No, reflect. I got a reflect ring. If that's if you couldn't figure out what that gibberish was. Oh well, I'm gonna try for another one of those. Run type is Meteor. Win job is Chemist. Red Mage. What is it? Thief and then Ninja. And I have not yet finished that. Close and close. Okay. Alright, how's everyone in chat doing today? As we're getting towards this boss fight. Now, if it was another Reflect Knight, I'd probably fight it, but... Doing great. Pool maintenance, joy. Oh boy. You know, I live in Southern California, so it's starting to get hotter now. And I always have these moments of thinking like, man, if only we had a pool. And then I think, no, not with all the maintenance. That seems to be the most annoying part, is just taking care of the thing. I don't know if I'm signed up for that. And, like, the cost of filling the pool up, too. Pachow, pachow, pachow. So I think my... fighting this boss is just going to be put it to sleep and then rock it with a bunch of spells. There we go. Actually don't. Does this count? Well, you know what I can do? I can just break a bunch of rods to get through. I think that's probably the ticket. This boss also doesn't have a lot of health. You'd have so much less free time both maintaining and swimming to justify the maintenance. True. I'd be okay swimming, though. getting having another avenue for exercise. This boss is almost dead. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Fyra. I have more than enough scrolls to throw, so like that's not the problem, but the Fyra is the rods is the issue. Trying to bring Galuf back to try and get him a bunch more of the ABP. Clearly, I need more caffeine. Oh, I did lightning scroll. That's fine. Doing about 1,000 damage per turn, so I'm casting a magic which won't wake the boss up, and it's just kind of a matter of time before I finish this fight. Thank goodness for auto battle. Thank you, Pixel Remaster. There we go. One of the great places to have, oh, we got a dark matter, okay. One of the great places to have a black mage or a red mage. Yay. That's how it's done. Your first 2025 run, Ranger, Dancer, Geomancer, Basemaster, I'm gonna effing die. What was my first 20? You know what, I should look. Let's look, what was my first 2025 run? Beastmaster, Bard, Dragoon, Ranger. So, like, Beastmaster and Dragoon are kind of the weak links there. Bard and Ranger more than likely carried the entire run. What was the really rough one that year, then? I did 4 runs. Second one was Ranger, Dancer, Geomancer, Beastmaster. That one was probably fairly straightforward. I did a regular run, Thief, Red Mage, Geomancer, and Dancer. Okay, that was probably the hard one. Because starting off with Thief only until the water job is just miserable. You have no damage, you have no healing, you have no armor, you just have nothing. That was probably the roughest of all of them. Because as great as Dancer and Geomaster are, like, you just don't have anything to break that game. So that was probably the one. Knight, Thief, Blue Mage, and Beastmaster was my last successful one. And then my last one was a Geyser run that didn't finish, which is Time Mage, Monk, Geomancer, and Red Mage. Looking here at my first run I ever did was Blue Mage, Time Mage, Ninja, and Samurai. So that's kind of a run you just book right through. There's nothing stopping you on that one. I probably didn't do super well because didn't know how to break Blue Mage, or break the game wide open with Blue Mage, but that was probably one of the best runs, like first runs of the Fiesta you can get, just to say, like, okay, I think I get the sort of puzzles that each of these boss fights can be, and kind of finding all the different ways to break this game open. Okay, we are heading to the Seal Crystals, though. I'll have to run some errands. Good luck, runner. Thank you. Hope you have a great time doing errands. Have a great day. Okay, we're going to make our way to Moore here. There's usually some fairly solid stuff to buy here. So let me spend a little money. I have 70,000. Where'd you come from? I can't think why you come all the way out here. Okay, 4 of those. 4 of those. 3 of those, I guess. I do want to put gold headband back on, gold hairpin back on. Oh yeah, hold on. Dancing dagger, Kodachi. Shuffle all that stuff around. Oh, here's our weapon shop. Air knife, that's right. I don't know if I'm gonna need an air knife. No, because I don't have Geomancer or Summoner. Okay, I do need all 3 of those. Although I don't know if I can cast them? Are they 2? They're level 5. Okay. So I think I can only cast the first 3 levels if I remember. You have anything really wild here? Not really. Okay. Let's do a little bit of farming here for a sec. The enemies here can be a little bit rough at this point in the game. Does Flame Scroll do well? Yeah. Is my hairpin working correctly? Yes, perfect. Yeah, I have more than enough scrolls to toss. Yeah, see, 3,300 XP, 6,700 gil, so this is a great spot, especially since I'm going into the, the Forest of Moor here. Which is a boss fight I'm not looking forward to doing. I think with the death potion or whatever it's called, it should be a little bit more straightforward. I gotta make sure I save semi-frequently here. Because some of these fights can catch you a little bit off guard. I should actually have Galif and Ferris not attack anybody to get through these fights a little bit faster. Actually, I should just leave it up to Bartz here. Yeah, see, these guys hit like just a little bit harder than you expect them to. That's much faster. I do have... Galif is going to get to level 5. Thief. I don't know what he learns here. Should be. Shrimp is pacing around a little bit. I think he's upset that I have my window closed, but like I was talking about earlier, there's a giant wildfire going on right now, and so learn vigilance, constant vigilance, prevent back attacks. Okay. All right, I have almost 40,000 gil here. Let's see. I think I have everything I need to buy here. Yeah, I'll buy one more armlet. Just that little bit of extra defense. I'll buy 2 more of those. No one can use bows. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay. That should be good. I can only cast... Yeah, I can only cast 3 levels of magic. Man, I miss out on Blink and Shell and Asuna. That's rough. Just gonna buy it for grins. Why not? Okay. Let's do this. Need to be ready for the Forest of Moor. Oh, but I need to go in, I need to go in the cave first. That's right. Okay. Wasn't there something hidden in here? Oh, there's a piano. Look at this. Look at that. I think I just have one more, if I remember. The one in the Phantom Village. Isn't this the... There we go. Oh, right. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna need that, really. Okay, we gotta go find Guido's cave here. I forgot to do that, that little dungeon. The other place I quote-unquote cheat. It's a ring of coral. There it is. Actually, I don't need to... I don't need to rest. Metamorph. Oh, I just rocked it with that weapon. Is this the power of the air knife? Shiva. Okay. Grits. Get out. You cannot lay on the PS5, man. Come on. Wait, that's not really... Oh, is that... Do I not have a lot of, water scrolls? Oh, no, I do. Okay. Those just aren't, usually that helpful. It's upper left, right? Yeah, top left and then bottom left. These only get hit by magic? No, they vampire you. That's right. Just throw a flame scroll at him, probably. Yep, sure can. Okay, and then it goes in bottom left. So yeah, like the mountain that I was on before, this is another place I switch a party member to Time Mage and just teleport out of here. Because it's another one of going back through this and redoing all this and climbing out of here. Especially when Metamorph doesn't really get you anything. Like, even if you kill it in this phase, it can drop a staff. I don't remember which one. It's like so situational. So even like walking back out of this place is not really super worthwhile. Okay, Galuf is finally level 25. Can I just run? There we go. I'm not really getting a whole lot from those, so there's no sense in fighting them. Ooh, perfect. Okay. It's not nothing. I like turtles. I do. I love that. So good. Alright, hi buddy. Okay, if you're watching along at home, it's good. Good time to stretch and get some water. And splash water all over me. By the briny beard of Neptune. Alright, let's get a good big stretch here. Okay. Yeah, excess, there's a tree, blah 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 blah. I do like how Guido really doesn't like Bart's. He's basically, yeah, shut up, I'm trying to tell you something. Take this with you. It's a branch. Boom. Yeah, that's right, you need a branch to head into the forest. Okay. Quote-unquote cheating again. I don't feel badly about it. As if it was easier to get out of these dungeons, I would totally do that. Okay. Now we need to go back to more. Okay. I know I can farm a bunch of turtle shells right now. I'm not entirely sure I need to do that. Question mark. Should get 4 more of those. Max that out. Oh, I need more of these, for sure. Okay. Okay, I think that's it until the forest. Let me just double check real quick. On Turtle shows to your chemist the best farming spot is a small patch of land just south of Moor outside the mountains. 3 times land turtle encounters here. Oh, okay. Okay. Don't know if I'm gonna need them right now, but I think at least I have that option. Because I'm not... Once I get into the forest, I'm not trapped in there. So at least I can come back out if I really need to. Man, that's so much experience. Okay. Let's do it. Galuf is a thief with air knife. Okay. That should be fine for the kind of the big fight. This is a huge benefit, this area, for having the in-game map. Okay, so fire is not the answer here. $27, okay. That's a pretty good level at this point. Let's see if lightning is the answer. Nope. Slashing people with swords, apparently, is the answer. Wouldn't you know it? That's so much XP, my gosh. Is there anything down? Okay, hold on. Oh, I probably should have used... There's no Gala Jelly, so I can probably use a scroll here. There we go. Gosh, 3,300 XP again. Okay, there's nothing else in here, no. I feel like in this dungeon specifically, I kind of miss a bunch of stuff fairly often. Oops, hold on. Okay, I can just throw... I have a lot of water scrolls. Is that going to do anything? Yep. Not really avoiding any fights here because a lot of the stuff in here, as you can see, is just dumping XP on me. Yeah, that's... I'll throw another scroll. There we go. Level 27 and a wizard's hat. If only it came with a rope. I can probably just attack everything here. Oh, right, that thing can confuse. I forgot about that. I remember it not having a ton of health, though. Okay, apparently I was wrong. Apparently I was very wrong. Okay, there we go. Sword dance, yeah. Yeah, there's one thing past. You know what? I'm not gonna mess with those things because of that. Whiffs. Ooh. Big slash. There we go, 26. Okay, next screen. Getting close to the save point and the boss fight here. See if using both of those helps clear this stuff out faster. Okay, not bad. You're so itchy. Goodness. Is Wizard's Hat an upgrade at all? No, not really. Okay. Not gonna mess with that. Alright, this is the area with the save point. A worm. Which apparently has sky-high evasion. No pun intended, because it's a flying unit. And apparently a ton of health. And it can cast Breath Weapon. Okay. She's got it all. Yeah, that's a pretty good amount of XP. Okay. I don't remember if this item up here is any good. Okay, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna mess with any of this stuff right now when I'm so close to the boss. There's this here. Elixir, well, that's definitely worth messing around. Oh, a Morning Star, right. Okay. Let's go fight the boss. Bosses. If I can remember where to get to the bosses. Oh, let's just save real quick again. I picked up an elixir, so I might as well just save again. Everybody's... yeah. Oh, it's way up there. Hold on, let me just turn encounters off for a sec. There we go. Right here. Incredible. Okay. The forest, no. Try to get this. I am seated in my ear correctly, so there we go. That's better. I do like how the fire looks in this this version quite a bit, though. Can anybody equip shields on this run? Lena, maybe? Nope, not you, Moogle. Not yet. I want to get the shield. There we go. Slide. Okay. Oh, she can't equip a shield. Okay. And everybody's in good shape? Yeah. Stop making me fight. Alright, seal crystal time. What's going on my phone? Death potion works on the crystals, which means Phoenix down and dark matter. It's just like we did on Gilgamesh. Let me have a little snack while we're waiting for cutscene stuff. Okay, Phoenix down and dark matter. I don't even know if that has a chance to miss or not. We'll see. That's wild. Chemist is ridiculous, man. That's the fight I worry about the most. I beat it in 4 turns. Goodness. X-Death. They were crystals. Flashing lights warning for anyone that's sensitive to that. There's gonna be a lot of it right now. Nose today, this wildfire. Sheesh. Exit. He's pissed. Man, that was a great scene. I cannot believe I just walked right through the seal crystal fight. That's incredible. Okay, all the flashing lights should be over at this point. And then we just attack. I actually don't know how much health he has. Kind of doesn't matter because you can't lose anyway. Oh. I mean, I love, like, in, gosh, what was the fighting game on PSP called? I don't even remember. I know of course I remember the subtitle of the second one, Duodecim. Let me look that up. What was that called? Final Fantasy Dissidia. That's what it is. I remember how cool they made X-Death look in a lot of the Dissidia stuff. True power in the afterlife. Man, you know, seeing all these spells, do I need to do any of the tablet dungeons? You need to do the first one to finish the game, but I don't know if I need to do... Doing Fork Tower isn't going to get me anything. Doing the Island Shrine... I'll have to go look. There might be some weapons in the Island Shrine that I might need. Probably flashing light warning again, FYI. I can't remember, though. Bye, bud. I do like that X-Death just messes all of them up. Like, it's not even... They don't even stand a chance. Okay. That's a flashing light warning I remembered. I do like, too, there's a couple moments in this game. That was one of them. There are two of them that they kind of removed. But there's a couple of moments that you just kind of need to sit there and sit with the game. And I don't think we see that often anymore. Yeah, Galf was a thief. I don't think it's one of the best outfits that she has. If I remember correctly, the Berserker is the best one. Or at least my favorite one. Man, Chemist is wild. I'm still blown away by being able to just sail right through that fight. That's the fight that I am always dreading and the most worried about. World 2 X Death, I think, is going to be a little bit concerning. Just because of how tough that fight is normally. Is there anywhere else I can go beforehand? I don't think I need anything. It's really just Exdeath's Castle. Yeah, I think that's really our next goal here. Is just Exdeath's Castle. All right. Let's go do it. I don't think this is Surgate Castle, right? It is. Let me at least save here and get some of my items refreshed. I don't think there's anything in here that my team needs, though. Oh, yeah. Oh gosh, that's right. What do I, let's see, A and S. Ah, here we go. Hey, this is all about donkeys. That's right. One of my favorite lines that they brought into Theater Rhythm for Barts when you're kind of on the main menu of the game. Yeah, since I don't have a Bard, there's not a lot for me to do here. Let's find the shops. There is something to be found with the... Oh, the beds are full, that's right. Oh, that's all the same gear. Okay. The puzzle for putting away the books has something there, and I don't remember what it is, but I know it's not for my party. It's like a white magic spell, maybe? Okay, that should be it. Okay. Oh, she's still already a thief. Okay. Yeah, Berserker is just an incredible outfit. White Mage is really good, too. A lot of the rest of them are fine. She kind of gets a headband, but that Berserker one is great. Okay. What job is... Okay, Bart's and Cryley are good enough jobs to get me through the Ant-Lion fight at the start of World 3. Let's flame scroll them, probably. Yep. Sure can. Go in this room and then walk out of this room. Dead end, huh? Kept you waiting, huh? The last of the Light Warriors. Elderly werewolf. My favorite. Friends at the table character. I see Grandpa and a wolf man. Uh-huh. That's a JRPG. You got it. Turns into a fleshy nightmare now. Yeah, don't celebrate that. It's gross in here. I do want to fight Gilgamesh in here, though. So they can appear in the final dungeon. Okay, where am I supposed to get... Reflect mages, common on floor 3, have a rare steel reflect ring and no common steel. Okay. So we're going to be trying to steal some rings here for a little bit. Does anybody else have a... can steal? Oh, okay, Ferris can steal too. Okay. So we can have 2 people steal, which is great. Okay, we're definitely going to be throwing something. Lightning? Okay. That did not do as much as I thought. Okay, hold on. Take a breather. Mount Dono, thank you for raiding. My goodness. Thank you, thank you. Hello, everyone. How is it going? Thanks for checking out Cryley getting brutally murdered here. I'm Janston / Boston, playing my first 4-job Fiesta run of the year. It's been going okay. Maybe this doesn't necessarily seem like it at the moment, but it's been going all right. We're about to fight Gilgamesh here. Gotta lick my wounds a little bit after that fight. If this is your first time joining me, I am a variety streamer. My community says that my vibe is chill dad. Wait, is it Black Mage? No, I have to steal from Reflect Mages. Right. Okay. Hold on. So we'll take out these Warlocks first, and then try and kind of double steal from this. So thanks for coming and hanging out. Hopefully you enjoy the chill vibes here. Oh, God. Okay. Sure, just put stop on them, too. Yep, great. Kind of don't want to rock Ferris here. There we go. I don't know how to give... I gotta figure out how to do that, but I don't know how to give props to people in on Twitch here. Goodness gracious. Okay, I can't let sunk cost fallacy have me stay here in this fight. Okay, hold on. Don't worry about that. I'm in the same boat about shoutouts and the like. Yeah, I keep meaning to look at that. Yeah, I'll have to figure it out sometime. Okay. Running away from that fight very quickly. That's the fight that I need for the Reflect Rings that I have left. But not at the cost of dying at this point. Okay. Revenge! I don't want to use any shuriken. This should not get reflected? Right. Okay. So it is a rare steal. So it is probably going to take me a little bit of time to snag one of these. Okay, that confused missed. That's fine. Thanks so much. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for raiding. I appreciate it. How's everyone in chat doing today? Hope everyone is having a great day. I just somehow managed to one-shot the sealed crystals here, which is truly wild. I haven't had Chemist that often. I feel like every time I've had Chemist, I've had something that is a little bit more straightforward for like damage. So I haven't had to break the game wide open or anything before, so being able to just hit all of the crystals once a piece and just take care of them is mind-boggling. Right, we'll do another heal here. You can defend. And then we're just gonna try to steal here. I wonder if one of them... I wonder if Carly has the Thief's Ring on. Forgot to check that. We'll get it here at some point. They're not going to do a ton of damage to me, so I have enough time here. Boy, this is a rare steel, huh? Jeez. Try and keep an eye out for the wildfires here. Will Bungie fix the issue where infill destination will reset after a run? Heck yeah. That's exciting. Any other highlights from the patch today? I haven't... Carrie is back, of course, but... which I'm looking forward to, but I haven't had a chance to look at the patch notes here yet. Oh my god, just please steal the ring. I like how this guide is like, yeah, it's way easier to get this. I mean, sort of, sure, but also kind of not that really. It's they got. I'm just gonna keep. Oh, now they don't have MP. This is great. Just rifling through every one of their pockets to see if I can find this ring. Let's check the marathon patch notes here real quick while we're trying to steal a ring. 1.1.0.2. Okay, Carrie is back. Item economy. Added weekly login rewards beneath the Today's Sponsors section in the Armory. Okay. Slightly reduced loot pool quality. Increased item pool in Circuit Containers and Night March. Okay. Fixed an issue with UESC sponsored kits could spawn with cryo keys. A bit of a bummer. Just not getting any of these. Oh, that's a lot of patch notes. This is kind of the sunk cost fallacy that I'm really looking for here. I don't think I can change equipment other than weapons in the middle of a fight. I don't want to run and lose the option or the opportunity here. They don't have a common steel, they only have this rare steel, so we're just gonna try. We were talking about Final Fantasy VI earlier, thinking, I'm not entirely sure the last time I played Final Fantasy VI. I tried playing it, I remember when those horrible PS1 versions came out with the long load times. And I'm fairly sure I played the Game Boy Advance version. I don't remember if I finished it, but that might have been the last time I played it. I don't think I've played the Pixel Remaster version. There we go. We got one. We did it. 2 more to go. I do want to make sure that someone does have a thief's ring on. Thief's gloves. Okay, that's definitely gonna happen. Do I have a save point somewhere? No. Let me make sure that everybody is healed up here. Gonna try and not fight anything that isn't that battle. Which I can probably just do this faster. I am pretty excited to, I need to find some more time to play Marathon. I am excited to check out more of it. I really enjoyed Season 1, and I'm enjoying Season 2 quite a bit so far, but just really have not had enough time to play it, really. I was hoping I'd take out that Black Warlock here. There we go. Okay. The stop is obviously not what you really want, but that's not going to hurt anything. I'm hoping that putting the Thief Gloves on Krylie will, there we go, will give me at least a little bit better chance to steal the ring. So you steal, you defend. I'm just gonna zoom through here until Lena is not stopped anymore. I did kind of forget how rare the rare steals are. Because when it's a rare steal in a game, it's sort of like, oh, okay. You know, I've been playing a lot of Chrono Trigger lately as well. And it's like, you know, rare steals in a game are not nearly as rare in here. But man, this one's a little rough. I should look where that wildfire looks like. Oh yeah, I haven't talked about it lately, but if you play Destiny 2, I'm running a fundraiser right now. I'll put !donate in the chat. It's also at the top of DestinyEmblemCollector.com. And you can get some cool, very rare returning emblems and one brand new one. Okay, 990 acres and is 10% contained. Okay. I'm fundraising for the Bungie Foundation and all the charitable works they do there. Especially, my favorite work that they do is the iPads for Kids program. Getting kids and their families iPads for not only keeping kids entertained while they're in the hospital, but also allowing families to have more ready information about their kid's health as the kid is in the hospital. So all of that is great. They do a ton of other stuff out there as well. Okay. I'm going to take a quick bio break real quick while this continues to go. I'll be right back. Aha, I see it stole while I was gone. That's great news. So... Alright, so that's just one more, right? I should have 3. Let's double check the amount I have here at the moment. And we'll try and steal our last one. Wait, it should be all the way down here, right? Yep, 3 reflect rings. That was incredibly hard to say. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do that one more time, and then we'll be good. I should probably quick save. Okay. One last dance here. That was a lot of damage. Sword dance. Oh, okay. Well, I'll take it. Good luck on the run. I think I got really lucky. I got Knight, Time Mage, Ninja, and Chemist. Wow. What a run. I think I can work with this. I'll have to learn Chemist Mix Chart, but outside of that, damage should be fine. Yeah, that's a real good run. You kind of have everything covered kind of across the entire gamut. Yeah, and Chemist, I have a mix chart here that I'm kind of keeping an eye on of what I need to keep on hand. But yeah, it's been a pretty wild run, but I kind of wish I had a knight on this run. Ninja's really great, but I kind of wish I had like a little bit more kind of regular attack power. But I'm not too upset about the party I have at the moment. I'm just incredibly happy for auto battle at this point. Okay, I do need to heal her. Knight plus Mix / Time Mage plus Slower / Ninja plus Time Magic. That's it. Or Mix or Knights equip armor for less squishy Time Mage, and finally Chemist plus equip army for quick armor for the less squishy Chemist. True. Yeah, like that's a good point of having multiple combinations is really nice, but also being able to have like just a way to be able to get your kind of magic casting characters a little bit more survivability. I think that might be actually the kind of secret to it. Don't hit. Can you run out of MP before Lena dies? Or I can just steal it and take care of them. I mean, I could heal Lena too, but what's the fun in that? Okay. They're out of MP, so now we're just kind of rocking for the rest of this. Never mind. They're probably now out of MP, for real. Good time for everyone to get some water and stretch here. Oh, that was a good one. So I guess this is a good point that once the Reflect Mage is out of MP, this is a much easier way of farming Reflect Rings. A little bit less exciting and a little bit less, but there's almost 0 XP you're gaining from this, but you just kind of let auto battle do its thing. Sadly, I haven't actually reached the Earth Crystal yet. I just accidentally double-clicked the unlock job button. That's okay. At least you don't have to use a Twitter bot anymore and unlock your stuff slowly. Thankfully, the Fiesta website is way better now. Come on, Crowley, you can do it. Seal that ring. Yeah, my last Fiesta was several years ago when the Twitter bot was... Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a much better system signing with your Google account and not having to use a separate platform. Especially nowadays with whatever is happening with Twitter. Who even knows? Oh my gosh. Come on, ladies. Steal the ring. At least I'm happy to sit here and enjoy this all-timer of a soundtrack. I have been streaming for my usual 3 hours here, but I would like to get to the point where I finish World 2 and I'm kind of a little bit further into World 3. I'm not really worried about the Gilgamesh fight upcoming. I'm a little bit worried about the X-Death fight, though. It's like, I think a lot of what the X-Death fight is going to be for me is just reflecting everything and healing with high potions. Oh, interesting. X-Death is weak to Holy. Drinking a Goliath tonic and then spamming Holy Breath works well. Holy Breath does damage based on your HP? What does that say? Holy Breath deals holy damage to target. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, that might be another way to abuse the power of Chemist here to make these battles a little bit easier. Thank you, Motor M, for following. If that's how you pronounce your name. There we go. Stole the ring. Yes. If that's not how you pronounce your name, please correct me. And going out with a sword dance. Love it. And level 28. Okay. Okay, so now I just need to safely make it to the next save point. Okay. I'm going to turn encounters off here. Oh, the bow. I thought that was a... Normally I don't like turning off encounters, but I'm not gonna mess this up. I thought that was a double lance. What is that? What is that one called? Oops. Oh, I need to step off of it. That's right. There we go. Oof. 100% saving, now that I have all 4 reflect rings. Let me just double check, just to make sure before we keep heading on. Yep, 4 reflect rings. Oops. Okay. The pronunciation doesn't matter. People usually just refer to me as Motor unless there's someone else. Okay. Elixir. Oh, I still have the counters off. There we go. Oh yeah, we're gonna deal. We're gonna have to go through the stuff. I can't cast float. I mean, I can cast it in a battle with my chemist. I can't do. I don't have a geomancer. Nothing I'm missing here, right? Okay. I do need to avoid all these trapdoors. Go up here. That. Twin Lance, there we go. Who equips that? 107 to 112? Jeez. Put gold hairpin back on. Okay, and then... Oh, I gotta go... That one. There we go. That's right. Perfect. This Gilgamesh fight usually isn't that bad, from what I remember. Kind of not the one you usually have trouble with. What's the partisan? I don't think I have anyone that can equip that, right? Yeah. I don't think that's Dragoon only, but I'm not going to have anybody that can equip it. Hi, Gilgamesh. I forgot this, Oh, I don't have mix on. I just have drink. Okay, that's fine. Let me at least speed shake to give myself a bit of a leg up here. Yeah, at the very least, she can start throwing a bunch of high potions. God, my brain today. Oof. I'll get there. I'll get there at some point. I was mentioning it earlier, but if anyone wasn't here for it, I do run a video game music podcast called Dynamic Soundtrack at dynamicsoundtrack.com. I should actually use the right item here. And I did an episode a while ago about as many different versions of this song that I could find. And that was a lot of fun. Okay, sure that one, and then we can start attacking a little bit. Come on, sword dance. Oh, maybe I don't have Dancing Dagger on anymore, actually. Okay, she's just gonna get... she's just gonna get messed up here, man. I think my favorite rendition of the song is 10-2's version. That one's so good. Oh, man. That's a real good one. 12's version is real good, too. There have been some fun remixes over time. Okay, Miss with Pond's Chorus. No, nothing wild. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't want to attack her with Barks. Okay, so I do have the Dancing Dagger on. Great. I mean, 13-2. Sorry, I had 2 on the brain. Oh, yeah, 13-2's version was really good, too. That's right. Man, I really loved 13-2. Okay, now I can heal her. We'll just do a high potion on her. What happened to that spry old fellow? Well, bad news. Leave Ferris alone! Oh, that's so much damage. Okay. Okay. The rest of this fight, if I remember, is just free now that it's morphin time. I'm so lucky with Sword Dance this fight. Gosh. Okay, I do need to put Mix on Ferris right away, though. I'm not going to go into the Exeth fight not having it. This is far from the strongest of swords. For your continued bungling. I love it. Gilgamesh was cast into the void. No. Sorry, buddy. We'll see each other probably 2 more times. Okay, I do need to save again, though. Oh, wait, hold on. Almost forgot. Heal up a little bit more, and then we'll do... Oh, I gotta put all my reflect rings on. I almost forgot. Okay, there we go. Alright, I think I'm set for this fight. Red magic. Non-mix. Okay. I think that's what I need here. No, I'm definitely not fighting either of those buddies. This is one of my favorite parts of Final Fantasy V, where Barks is like, "We're gonna stop your evil plan." He's like, "You don't even know what my plan is. Like, what are you even talking about? Like, this doesn't... Why are you bothering me when you don't even know what's going on?" Oh, of course. Alright, so a Goliath tonic. Drink a Goliath tonic. Doubles max HP. Right. We'll just do... Scooch these rows here. And then do... Dragon Fang and Holy Water. Okay, so I got a couple of Dragon Fangs before, so Holy Water and Dragon Fang. That missed. Cool. Oof, okay, hold on. Oh, let me try that again. Dragon Fang and Holy Water. What am I doing wrong here? Do I need to cast it on myself and bounce it off of him? Nope, it's gonna do damage to me for sure. Okay. So I might just be missing. And I might lose this fight. I should probably start bouncing magic off of myself at least. At least Lena can do that. Ah, biscuits. Please don't turn everyone to a zombie. Yes. Okay. Okay. That's just how that fight's gonna go sometimes. Okay, everyone's still good? Stop your evil plan. So it is... Dragon Fang and Holy Water. Oh yeah, doesn't he counter a bunch of stuff? That's probably not good. Yeah, it's not gonna do a lot of damage. He just has so much health. Okay. Oh, right. Dragon Fang and Holy Water. Wait, where's my finisher again? There we go. Okay. I mean, that does some pretty alright damage. Let me double check. This mix thing has Dragon Fang and Holy Water does Holy Breath. Yeah. Deals holy damage to target. Okay. I might save that for later for when I need to push him past that last little bit of HP. Oh. What does... Hold on. What causes float? Levisalve. Where's Levisalve? Antidote and Maiden's Kiss. I should do that. That'll be a mix I can do. Antidote and Maiden's Kiss. There we go. That'll take away the, his ability to hit me with the Earth Shake. That wasn't even the right character I was supposed to use that on. Okay, so Antidote and Maiden's Kiss. That'll give me a little bit of extra protection here. Yeah, bummer. Okay. And she doesn't have float anymore, right? Right. Ah, that vacuum wave. Sheesh. Oh, she does still have her HP up, though. I can't give anybody else that, that buff, though, because I have to... The person has to drink it themselves. I won't hit Barks with it right now. Okay, that's fine. Let me hold off on that. I'm just gonna attack with him. Okay, that got rid of float. Not the end of the world here. Okay, now I can bring him back to life. This is a hard party with the Reflect Ring on. You know what? Can I do... gosh, what's the... Succubus's Kiss? Yeah, what's that one? I feel like that has been the go-to before. Maiden's Kiss and Turtle Shell. Okay. Let's see if that works. Maiden's Kiss, and how many turtle shells do I have? 11. Okay, great. I feel like I should move him back in the front row so he can start attacking. Maiden's Kiss and Turtle Shell. Did that hit? Oh, incredibly lucky. Okay. I think everybody is a level divisible by 3 right now. Alright, I think he just moved into the next phase here. Yep. Now attacking twice. Pushing him. What is that? Let me try that again. Dragon Fang and Holy Water. Okay. Dragon Fang and Holy Water. Still missing. Okay. I feel like I might be misunderstanding something about Chemist. If anyone in the chat knows what is my maybe misunderstanding there. Okay, I can use... Oh god, what was it again? Turtle Shell and Maiden's Kiss. There we go. he might have just switched to another phase. Okay, 8 more turtle shells. I don't know if that's going to get me through the whole fight here. But it's going to do a lot of work, at least. Oh, that's a wasted turn. I love it. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't even need to use a potion. That's alright. I should have saved that Fuma Shuriken for the last bit of health here for X-Death. But that's okay. Oh, that's bad. Just gonna keep pushing health here. Cast 2 spells and that would be huge. Cast level 3 flare again? No. I will probably need to farm for turtle shells again at some point. I think he just switched to another phase. Gonna be totally out of high potions by the end of this. Oh, okay. There we go. Oof. Alright, first try was a little rough, but there you go. Finally got it. And now, on to World 3. Man, chemist, huh? Sheesh. Got a DM here on Discord. Oh, boy. Okay. To unlock some additional incentives here for my fundraiser. Okay. And we're going to save in the second slot here, because there's going to be a bunch of story stuff that happens. Alright, I need to update some stuff here real quick while we do this story stuff. Just a moment. The two new animals are Aurora Prismialis and Control. Put it away, Bartz. user emblems now available in control. Donate here. Alright, everyone, thank you for being patient here for a second. Try to raise as much as I can for a good cause. I'll leave them alone. They're busy now. They're busy being fancy. Okay, I'll at least fight the antlion, and that'll kind of leave me in a better spot here. And then that might be the end of the stream here, but let's see. I feel like somebody's been asking for the control emblem here on Twitter. You're in luck. That's control, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's save here and then go fight the antlion. I'll have to update those pages on Destiny Emblem Collector here in a little bit. But I kind of wanted to get most of the way into World 3. Not most of the way, but like a significant amount of the way into World 3 before stopping here. And then next time, which is, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is me playing more Vampire Crawlers. Thursday will be World 3. We'll get the chicken knife. Get the magic lamp. Clear one of the stone tablets. And then I've got to figure out what I'm going to do in World 3, because that might be it. There's not a lot going on in World 3. If you're a new viewer and you're enjoying the chill dad vibes here, if you like the stuff here, toss me a follow. I stream every weekday at 9 a.m. Pacific till around noon. I get a good couple of hours every weekday. God, and now I forget how to get through. I always do this. I forget how to get through to the next area. I think I have to go north. There we go. I always think this area you can't go through, but that's incorrect. Okay, antlion is over here. Oh no! It's a boss fight! Hey, don't be mean to Boko. He's our little buddy. That's right, Crowley. Tell him. Apparently Water Scroll is really good in this fight. Yes. That's kind of a bit of an understatement here. gosh. I usually dread this boss too because it can be really annoying to for a lot of parties to get enough damage here to kind of knock the boss out quickly enough before it turns into kind of a war of attrition. As you can see, the boss has like a little bit more health than you'd think. Especially for only 2 party members. There we go. I do like Ferris trolling you here with the rope. And you do get the weird music. If I remember correctly, guys, I was looking at the titles for this soundtrack recently. I think it's called Critter Tripper Fritter. Is this track, if I remember? I promise, Ferris. I'm curious to see how much I've powered up the chicken knife. I might just go grab that real quick before the end of the stream. Nuh-uh. We're sorry, Ferris. Oh man, I love this game. Ouch. A splinter. I forgot that she says, owie. Bon. Okay. Save here. I don't like saving back in file 1 until I have Lena back in the party. Oh, yeah, right. Gotta save Guido. Hey, buddy. Oof. The Void. Okay, let's unfeature some of this stuff. Gasp. Excellent, how could you? This. That's not working right now, unfortunately. Okay. A fight for the ages. Turtle. What's the Ninja Turtles reference they make here? I think Guido does. Think it sat around 7 centuries munching on pizza? Ha ha ha! Adios. I do like that poor Guido keeps ending up on his back. By Jove, what's that? Oh, it's just like the mythical library, no big deal. Oh yeah, they get... I forgot they have this ultra big table here. Oh, I love it. Everyone gather around. Bart's is gonna echo some stuff, I'm gonna say. Gotta get the legendary weapons. Yes, there are 12. Yes, they're legendary. The book is together. Okay. Let's go get the chicken knife. Nothing to see here quite yet. Forest is coming back to life, just like in Chrono Trigger. Oh, I still have the reflect rings on. That's right. Okay, hold on. I mean, Bart's is starting to put out quite a bit of damage here. Thankfully, because the other two have air knives on. That might do it. Oh. Oh, that's just going to heal him, huh? That'll take him out, right? Yep. Okay, level 27. That's pretty good. Okay. Oh, yeah. Gotta stomp on the sand. Man, what a great version of this track. Jeez. 4 slugs. Oh yeah, right. These things... I forgot stuff around World 3 more can hit pretty hard. Okay. Let's rest here. I don't think there are any new weapons or anything to get here. Let me double check. The real thing to get here is the chicken knife, for sure. But might as well check this stuff. Yeah, these are all kind of the same things. I don't think I'm going to get much of anything super wild until I get to the Phantom Village. Okay, let's go get the chicken knife. I'm not used to booking like this. If you're brave, take what's in the crate on the left. If you're a coward, we're taking the chicken knife. Bok, 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 bok. Thanks, bud. I like that he can just leave that way, but I can't. Rude. Alright, how strong is the chicken knife? 91. Okay. So that's not the worst it's been. But I definitely... Oh, plus 40. That's pretty bad. I'm gonna have to, off-stream, I'm gonna have to boost that quite a bit. Alright. Thanks everyone for coming and hanging out. If you're watching live hangout, we're gonna raid someone else's channel. We're gonna kind of pay it forward here. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for coming and hanging out. And tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow is gonna be Vampire Crawlers. Thursday and Friday will be Final Fantasy V Forge Out Fiesta until I'm done with this run, and then I'll probably switch to Mina the Hollower. So thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.